Guys, stock is not king. In this market right now, stock is not king. Many of you guys have always been learned or been taught that, oh, stock is king, go stock up on more stock, go stock up on more sold mandates, go stock up on exclusive mandates, stock. I'm sick and tired of hearing it, guys. What I've learned, hands down, working with a lot of my clients who are very smart, stock is not king. Do you want to know what's the new king? Huh? Do you guys want to know what's the new king? Because I want to put a crown here. I want to help you guys understand how powerful this is. Guys, the new king, let me put this up here. I'm really bad at creating anticipation here. I was hoping it was going to be a bit quicker this, but let's go for it, guys. Guys, the new king, drum roll. Let me actually put this there. Just let's assume this is a crown, okay? Guys, do you want to know what's the new king? Guys, the new king is the buyer. Not just any buyer, but a cash buyer. Guys, cash buyers are the new king. If you have cash buyers, you own the market, okay? If you have cash buyers that are ready to buy and they've got the money and they've shown access to proof of funds, that, my ladies and gents, is the new king. And let me explain this because many of you guys just keep listening to these outdated principles that are just still stuck in the 80s. All right. So let me walk you through why cash buyers are the new king. Some of you guys might have realized this. Some of you guys might have not realized this, but let me really bring the point forward. Okay. So let's look at two agents. Okay, two types of agents. Okay, so we've got agent number one, right? Right, cool. Here's agent number one. Agent number one, guys, all right, let's say has 20 sold mandates. Okay, and agent number one has the listings on P24, private property, etc., right? So agent number one has 20 sold mandates and she's listed them on P24 and private property. Now, let's look at agent number two. All right, awesome. Agent number two. Agent number two doesn't have any stock, okay? But let's say, for example, agent number two has got 20 cash buyers. Okay? Agent number two has 20 cash buyers. Now, what is the most prevalent thing that we are noticing in this industry or in this market? Okay? Those who have stock, right? Those who are putting their stock on the property portals. What is the issue that we're seeing? Most of these portals are not providing any views. Right? Those listings are not getting any views. Okay? If they are getting leads, it's bad leads. Okay? When they're doing their show houses, there's no attendance. And what is that doing? It's adding uncertainty to who? The sellers. Why? Because the sellers want to sell ASAP. But now agent number one is not bringing in the clients. Because remember, what the sellers ultimately want is for their home to get sold, correct? And the reason why they're working with that agent is because that agent presented a compelling offer to help get their house sold, right? But now the agent is doing what everyone else is doing, putting on P24, private property, portals, and etc., doing show houses, but it's not getting any views. It's getting bad leads, okay? If that person is getting leads at all, and if they do have show houses, there's no attendance. So you have the stock, but it's not moving. What's the point? What is the point of having stock if it's not going to move? What is the point of having all the stock, guys, if it's not going to move? We live in a cash-driven society, all right? You can't go to the bank and say, hey, I've got stock. but I still want to purchase this house. The bank doesn't care. What does the bank want, guys? The bank wants cash. Your landlord wants cash. When you're buying groceries, it is cash. Cash, 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 guys. If there's no cash or money in the bank, you cannot buy anything. Hence, I always like to say that leads don't matter. Having stock doesn't matter. Because where's the money? There's no money, guys. Hence why stock is not king. Because you can have all the stock, but if it's not converting, if there's no one that's buying it, then you're gonna eventually lose that stock. And I've seen many agents end up losing stock because that contract finished and now they have to start all over again. Hence why I say, and this is what I noticed, cash buyers are king. Why? Because you have what I like to call leverage. Why do you have leverage? Guys, cash buyers. What did I say, guys? Banks accept cash. Your landlord loves cash. When you're buying things, what is it? It equates to cash. Okay? And we know, for example, guys, in the property industry, when you have a cash buyer, what does that mean? The time it gets for you to get that commission, to get that money, is a lot faster and quicker because it's a cash buyer. Now, here's the issue that I'm noticing, all right, is that if Agent 2 has cash buyers, Agent 2 can go and figure out exactly what her cash buyers want. Okay? So what can Agent 2 do? Agent 2 now goes onto, for example, P24 and private property and also her network, for example, to go and find what? Property for her cash buyer clients. Okay? Because she's got the cash. She's got the briefcases and the suitcases money. So she knows if I can find the right property for my cash buyer, I know I'm getting closer to the cash. But what's the issue here? The big issue here is agent number 1, who has been brainwashed into thinking that because stock is king, they now become greedy. Why? Because they now don't want to collaborate with agent number 2. They don't want to collaborate. Why? Because they feel that, oh, stock is king, so I own the market. But if agent number 1 doesn't sell that house, guess what's going to happen? It's going to go back into the market. Or that seller is going to want to work with someone else. And here's even something that's even more terrible. And I've seen it happen to some agents because they were greedy. This is what happens, all right? Agent number 2 has the cash. What does the seller want to get their house sold? So guess what? If agent number 2 reaches out to agent number 1 and agent number 1 is like, no, I'm not willing to split commission, I will find my own buyer. Guess what agent number 2 is going to do? Agent now number 2 is going to go towards agent number 1 seller and say, hey, look, I've got a cash buyer. They love your house. They're willing to even pay right now immediately to get the house. Do you think the seller is going to be like, oh no, I gave a sole mandate to agent number 1 and I trust agent number 1 to help me find a client? They don't give a damn about you. They want what? They want what, guys? Cash. Cash is king, guys, not stock. So they're going to go behind your back if you're agent number 1 and go work with agent number 2 because agent number 2 has what they want, cash. And then that's how they're going to sell their house. Because in the day, guys, sellers don't care about you having stock. Oh, my agent has got 100 stock. They don't care the fact that you've got stock. They care about themselves. And what do they care about? Cash, guys. So what I'm trying to say on the moral of the story here, guys, is if you have a lot of stock, go and find agents that have buyers. Okay? Go and find agents that are happy to collaborate, because if you're going to be greedy, agent number 2, there's many agent 2s. They will go behind your back, go speak to the seller, and that's how they're going to close the deal. Okay? And if you're agent number 2, if you have cash buyers, guys, you have the stock. I mean, you have the money. So go out there, go and collaborate with clients that have sole mandates. And I can tell you right now, the smart agents that have stock will work and collaborate with you. Yes, it's not the full commission. I get it. But if we collaborate and we work well together, then we can sell these homes. And guess what? We start to build good relationships. So it's no use clinging on to the stock if you can't sell it. Because eventually you're going to lose that contract. And then that seller's going to work with agent number 2. And agent number 2 is going to get that house sold. Agent number 2 is going to be seen as a better performing agent than you are. So guys, collaboration is key. And cash buyers are king. Screw this whole stock thing. If you guys got a lot of value in that, please feel free, guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share it with an agent who you think is going to get value from this, especially for those that have got a lot of stock and they're greedy in their mindset. We are not going to win, guys, if we are greedy. We can only win when we collaborate together. So if there's clients that have cash buyers, get out of this lack mindset. There's more than enough for everyone. Let's focus on helping each other grow and watch our relationships and businesses thrive together. I'll see you guys in the next one.